Welcome to SHOT Show 2025. My name is Chris. This is Las Vegas. This is Vanja from Apex Optics.
Hey.
You guys have some new stuff this year?
Yeah.
Tell me
a
about
couple
it.
things. Yeah. First one is the new Apex Vapor 1:4 by 22 variable zoom prism sights.
I think this is really cool.
It is, and it solves a major problem for a lot of the carbine semi-auto shooters that have been shooting prism sights for a long time and have to run a magnifier and with flip on, flip off kind of mechanisms. We got jammed that technology into one little unit.
That's very cool. Walk us through the parts and components real quick.
No.
No. Okay. Let's do something else then.
I'm kidding. So basically we got a 22 millimeter objective lens, about a 35 millimeter on the eyepiece. So you got a really nice big field of view. The bezel at the right distance when you install it properly on a Picatinny rail. It gives you like a really thin bezel, it almost disappears, so all you're seeing is really the target downrange. Yeah. The front of the unit is where you would actually zoom, as opposed to on a traditional rifle scope at the rear. So the zoom lever, it's got our same setup as on our rifle scopes, our see-through zoom lever, that's removable as well. So you go from 1x to 4x, and then the illumination controls are here. This is the final product's going to be slightly different. Mm-hmm. On the final product, which is being made right now, we have.
So we're obviously looking at a prototype.
This is an earlier prototype. We didn't have the other ones in time. I wanted to, but sometimes
Life happens.
It doesn't work out that way always. But there's an RMR attachment point for a red dot. You can throw a red dot on top, or
cool.
at 45s here with a reversible plate. And then on the final product, we also have retention clips for these.
Okay.
So the caps come off. For this year, obviously you're zeroing caps, and you will be able to use the cap to make the adjustments.
I think that's essential for these types of optics.
Yeah, for sure. And then it's retained with the little clip so that you don't lose your caps as well.
Nice.
So,
I noticed that it's all black, no orange on this.
So the final product will have the option for both orange, just the throw lever.
Just the throw lever.
And then our badge is going to remain the same, just like that.
Yeah, of course. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a really cool one. I really like this one. Do we have any idea on what the Canadian price is going to be on it?
It's going to be around that $1,100 mark. Our target is $1,100 Canadian, $750 US.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And illumination controls.
How many different illumination settings?
So this model that we're playing with right now has 11, but we're switched back to that 6 on and off in between. So 6 illumination.
Yeah, great idea.
With an off in between, because you don't have to go all the way back around to turn it off.
What kind of battery life are we expecting?
We're expecting right around that 50,000 hour, just like with all of our other electronics.
Yeah.
So we're keeping, and it's a standard 2032 battery on the side.
2032 battery?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's see what else you have.
Let's do it.
This one will be a little bit bittersweet considering what we've got this on for some of our Canadian viewers, but you guys have a new optic and it is called the Ion.
Yep.
Tell us about the Ion.
So it's the Ion 1x25, so it's a 25 millimeter height window.
Yeah.
It's on the RMSC footprint, so it's geared towards the carry optics side of things in the States and other places where it is permitted.
Yep.
That might be Canada one day, we don't know.
Let's hope, right?
One can hope. And so it's available with just a straight 6 MOA dot. Yep. And we're most likely going to offer it in both red and green. We've both had our pre-productions made in both.
So you choose whether you want the red model or the green model?
The green model, yeah. It's not selectable, unfortunately. That's a complicated piece of electronics that you can fit into like a really small form factor.
Yeah, you want a small,
But I don't know if you could tell, but it is quite a bit slimmer than even the Atom.
Yeah, it's not near as long.
Yeah, so the Atom is definitely a little bit bigger, and it was the smaller of the two when we announced between the Atom and the Fusion last year. But the Fusion was meant to be more of a competition sight.
Now the Atom and the Fusion, you had that hood that would fit on it.
The weather shield.
The weather shield. The Ion doesn't have that?
Doesn't have it, no, not yet.
Just a different purpose.
It's a different purpose altogether, yeah. So, so it's meant to be very slim, very tuckable for the concealed carry guys that carry it, inside the waistband, or if it's outside the waistband, doesn't really matter. But so this is on the Glock 48, slim, single stack pistol, and it's right in line with the slide.
So we're obviously seeing some Canadian companies over the last couple of years, really, trying to make offerings in the American market as well. I think that's probably a good idea considering where things are, because you guys got to be able to survive at least until we have a new government, right?
Exactly.
So it'd be something that maybe all of our Canadian viewers, you know, we hope for something like this on these types of guns in the future.
Yeah, and I mean they're good for competition. They're good for general purpose. You know, you can put it on a shotgun, on a lever gun. Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Fantastic.
Yep.
And give the American MSRP on this one and the Canadian on this one.
So the Canadian pricing is $400.
Yep.
American $275 US. So
nice.
That's the retail price.
If you have some US money,
use it.
Buy in US.
And I mean, it's got all the features the same as the Atom and the Fusion. So it's got auto sleep, shake awake, all that stuff built in.
All the same stuff that you're used to with the Atom and
Fusion.
Yeah,
and side loading battery that's secured with a screw here as well. So this is a little bit more kind of like a heavy duty rated one. Although we've never had a single issue of the battery compartment prying open in any of the testing or any of the use that we've seen from customers. But we just decided to add that in as an option.
Well, that makes sense if the idea behind it is for concealed carriers.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at what else you've got. Well, this guy looks familiar.
Yeah, we've seen it before.
He's just got different clothes on.
Yeah.
What is this?
Different furniture.
Oh, right. They're not called clothes. They're called furniture.
Yeah. So this is the new Edge Black LPVO. So it's the same exact internals, same exact glass, optical system, everything as our Edge 1 to 10.
Yep.
Just in a blackout appearance package and assembled in the U.S.
The same Edge everybody knows and loves.
Yep.
Just all black.
Yep. Same locking dial turrets.
Yep.
Same illumination system, everything. Yeah, everything's more or less the same. We just basically took everything that we were doing in Japan and now we're assembling in the U.S.
And now assembling in the U.S. Only on the Edge Black?
Only on the Edge Black for now.
For now.
Yeah, there's going to be a good opportunity to test that out and see how it goes before we commit to any of the other lines.
That's pretty interesting.
But we have the capability to assemble all of our rifle scopes as well as every single one of the red dots in there. New clean room was set up in Texas at the facility down there that we've been working out of for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, it's been good.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Same MSRP as the regular Edge?
No, it's $200 more.
$200 more.
Cost of doing business in the U.S.
Assembled in the U.S. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Vanja, thanks for letting us come by and showing us all the new cool stuff that you guys have.
Always good to see you guys.
We'll see you later.
Sounds good.